What is going on, people? We are Tottenham TV here, back again for another World Cup watch-along, and it is Brazil versus South Korea in the last 16 stage. We already have 3 of them decided as of the last couple days. No, not 3 of them. How many do we have? 5 of them. 5. So this would be number 6 to be decided. It's Richarlison versus Heung-min Son. It is Brazil versus South Korea, and what is set to be a very entertaining round of 16 clash. I'm joined by Brian Daigle in the house to go through all the ups and downs and all the drama that is set to unfold today. I'll run you through the lineups just before we kick off. So for Brazil, Alisson in goal. We have Danilo, Marquinhos, Thiago Silva and Eder Militao along the back four, so no Alexandro. We have Casemiro and Lucas Paqueta in the midfield with Rafinha, Vinicius Jr. and Richarlison, with the big inclusion of Neymar, who is back fit again after suffering that ankle injury in the first group game, actually, when Richarlison scored twice. For South Korea, we have Kim Sung-gyu in goal, Kim Moon-hwan, Kim Min-jae, Kim Young-gwon, and Kim Ji-sung in the back four.
Well said.
Ji-sung Lee, Jung Woon-young, and Hwang In-byom in midfield. And we have Chong Ji-sung, Hwang Hee-chan, and Son Heung-min in the front line. So Cho obviously scored twice against Ghana. He's obviously doing well this tournament. Hwang Hee-chan scored the winner against Portugal. And he plays for Wolves, so you might know him. Yep. No Lee King Kangin Lee, who was left footer, 18 years, number 18, is 20 years of age, plays in Spain. Very impressive this tournament so far, but he's on the bench. But obviously the talisman Heung-min Son in the front line. I'm really looking forward to see what he can do. He hasn't scored a goal yet this tournament, but he did come in with a clutch moment, didn't he, for that assist in that Portugal game. Brian, South Korea have been good this tournament. They played well against in their draw against who was in their group. I'm trying to remember. They beat Portugal. They lost very unlucky to Ghana with the loss there, and they had a 0-0 draw against Uruguay, which they were quite impressive. So they haven't really been outplayed in any of their games. Brazil, on the other hand, spattered. They had a win against Switzerland. They battered Serbia in the opening game. Then they lost to Cameroon. Is it an oversight to say South Korea could be in for be in for a game today, or do we think Brazil are just going to make easy work of it?
I think there's going to be I think Korea really are going to give it some at the beginning. I'm really looking forward to seeing Kim and Jae. I'm really looking forward to seeing him. Obviously, we've been linked with him heavily over
he's for Napoli now.
And he's been a revelation in Serie A this season, so I'm looking forward to seeing him. And I think Korea will go for it. You see, when they went 2-0 down against Ghana, okay, Ghana is nothing like Brazil is, but they do not know when to quit, and they will keep going. But you just look at that front line of Brazil, and it's frightening, isn't it?
Absolutely.
It's got everything.
And how big of a inclusion is Neymar back in the team? Because without him, the last couple games, they did seem to be missing something in the front line.
Whether you love him or hate him, he does bring something to the game, doesn't he? He's such a bright spark. He can magic in out of nothing. So it's going to be interesting to see how he plays. Hopefully he does more talking with his feet than rolling around on the pitch. But I think this could be a fascinating game.
Yeah, I think so as well. And I think if you write off South Korea at your peril, because I think they've been good this tournament. I think they're a good footballing side who knit the play together quite well, leading with their talisman as well, Son Heung-min. You've got to remember, against Portugal, they went 1-0 down and came back and ended up winning the game and just stuck in there. They have this tendency to just stay in games and find moments of quality when they really need it. And they've done that a few times this tournament. And maybe they could do it again today against Brazil. And obviously, Son, is he going to go the whole tournament without getting a goal? Is he going to score today? What do we reckon?
Well, let's face it, he got that goal against Germany that knocked them out. I think Son gets a goal. This is probably with my Spurs hat on.
Up against Danilo on the right-hand side. Not the best wing fullback. He wasn't brilliant in Man City, was he? And he now plays for Juventus. We're about to kick off, by the way. And South Korea about to kick off, kicking from right to left in their red shirts and the red shorts.
And off we go.
Son has kicked things off. We are in the round of 16. And it should be, look, we're all South Korea, aren't we? And imagine if South Korea win.
Yeah, I mean,
they're playing Croatia in the next round. Like, all of a sudden, there's a pathway to the semis.
So we're talking about it with Argentina, Iran. I think, what would you call this just as big if this happens? And I know South Korea.
South Korea, you mean?
Yeah,
Argentina, Saudi Arabia.
And I know Korea are the much better team than what Saudi Arabia is, but to get into the last day of a World Cup is a huge.
His son on the left hand side. He's offside. There's a flag up. There's a flag up.
But yeah, this could be a huge upset. It really would be. What could you say? I mean, it could be huge. It could be huge. But you say, are we all Korean? You got to look. We have a vested interest in both teams this time, don't we?
Definitely.
So
I guess Richarlison is playing up front today. He's already got 2 goals this World Cup. He started with a bang. Didn't score in the second game, and then obviously was rested for the third game
since he changed his haircut.
But surely we're Team Sonny, aren't we? Or is Richarlison? Fans have grown to love him, that's for sure.
I'm kind of I want Richarlison to get as much game time playing up top as the number 9 to show what he can do there, so we can see what he's capable of doing. But if you had to pick, I mean, the allegiance, I think you're right. I think it has to lean with Sonny, unless your brains. If your brains, for certain reasons, that he's got Brazil in the sweepstake,
also you feel like Richarlison, this might not be his last tournament, but with Sonny, this might be his last shot of, I know they're not going to win it probably anyway, but of really doing something special with South Korea in a major tournament. And if they were to get to the quarters, that would be special for them.
It would be. It would
Even
be.
getting this far is a pretty big deal.
It's the first time in their career. It's the first time they got out of the group stages, isn't it?
Well, they got to the semis in the 2000.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah. Sorry,
But
my
since
bad.
then, haven't done much. But Brazil, it looks like at the moment, South Korea going for a bit of a 4-4-2 formation, as I can tell. Son and Cho maybe up front together. But here's Richarlison looking for Neymar, but it's gone out, and Kim can clear. Looking for Son for the header, but it's headed away. Here's Kim on the left-hand side. He goes long. I've been calling for them to get Sonny more central, and hopefully they're listening now. Here is Son up against Eder Militao. So it looks like Militao playing on the right and Danilo on the left at the moment. But South Korea looking to press high a bit, but Brazil play their way out of trouble. Neymar, good ball out to Vinicius Jr. on the left-hand side for Brazil. He's looking for support. He plays it inside to Richarlison. Lays off for Neymar. Back to Richarlison. Good defending by Kim Min-jae.
This is the thing. Their front four, like we were saying, they got pace, they got creativity, they got finishing, they got strength. I don't think there's a chink in that armour in that front line, is there?
Yeah, they got everything. They got absolutely everything.
Brazil on the attack right now.
One sec.
It's gone wide onto the Brazil right-hand side. That's an overhit pass, just like Emerson's no-look pass has just been played by Rafinha there. And it's out for a goal kick. Did we do score predictions?
We did not.
What are you going for?
I'm going to go with 2-1 to Brazil. I reckon South Korea will run it close, but Brazil will have too much for them.
I'm going to go for a humdinger of a 3-2 to Brazil.
3-2. Reckon there'll
Let's
be
get
goals
some
in it.
goals. Yeah, come on. Let's live large. That's a huge up and under from Korea to Son, who's won the free kick. No, it's gone Brazil's way for some reason.
All right. So Brazil have the ball at the moment. Militao looking for Rafinha. Kim picks up and wins a foul off Rafinha. Free kick.
I haven't really kept an eye on Rafinha since he's gone to Barcelona. How's he doing out there?
Bit mixed. He wasn't doing great at the start, but I think he's grown into it a bit and has started to improve. Obviously, he was brilliant at Leeds.
Oh, he's devastating.
On the right-hand side. Seemed to be a player that could really be a star in the making.
Yep.
Hasn't quite hit that level yet, but maybe he just needs a bit of time. In the moment. But obviously, Rafinha is a quality player.
He is. He's one of those that I would have liked to have seen stay in the Premiership.
Yeah, but he had his heart set on
He
Barcelona,
did,
didn't he?
and a lot of players have that, don't they?
It's Kim with the long ball forward, looking for Cho, but good play by Casemiro. And Neymar looking to win the ball in the middle of the park. It's Eder Militao. Cho closing him down, and it's given a foul. An offside. There's an offside flag, apparently. South Korea, though, not looking out of their depth as of
No,
yet.
they started quite brightly.
That was an offside there against Cho. Here is Thiago Silva. I reckon maybe they've put Son in a more central area, maybe to try and exploit the lack of pace he has.
You would think so. You've got to. When things come to this, and it can be down to such fine margins. That's one they can exploit, isn't it?
And he's definitely one who he'll fancy himself, Sonny, and especially, obviously not been in great form this season, but we know how good of a player he is and the pace he has.
That's it. I mean, I remember the stat. Was it he had 2 or 3 goals last season at this time last year at
Did he as
Christmas? Apparently, he had 2 or 3 goals for Tottenham in the Premier League come Christmas time, and then we all know what he did in the second half of the season.
Absolutely brilliant. Rafinha on the right-hand side. He's done really well. He cuts it back.
Oh, my God. How have they all
Vinicius
missed it?
Jr. It's
1-0.
It's 1-0 to Brazil within 7 minutes. Vinicius Jr. has put it into the back of the net after good work from Rafinha on the right-hand side. He puts it across the face of goal. There's Vinicius Jr. at the back post. He puts it into the net. And Brazil do have an early lead. At a big moment.
Every attacker from that cross seemed to be avoiding it. Maybe it was a planned 3-man dummy. Because it just fell to Vinicius. What a finish. What a finish.
And the Brazilian players are all in a huddle doing a little dance.
Doing a bit of samba.
And Vinicius Jr., is that his first goal this World Cup? Yeah, I think it is, isn't it? He has his first goal.
Yeah, he had one disallowed for offside, didn't he?
That's right. And it's a nice finish as well. It's good work from Brazil.
It is a samba.
They're doing all these little samba dances. That probably will piss off the South Koreans.
I was about to say, it's a bit cocky after the
They're doing
the
a lot
huddle.
of dancing.
Yeah.
But
second goal.
second goal for Brazil, first of the World Cup.
There you go.
But lovely play from Rafinha, isn't it?
Yep, we were just speaking about him, weren't we?
And it's good work from him on the right-hand side.
And then this
He
cross, how
breezes
many
past the defender. He cuts it back.
1, 2.
I don't know who touched it. I don't know if anyone touched it.
It's a great finish.
But there's Vinicius at the back post, and it's 1-0.
It is calm, cool, collective.
Oh, it's a lovely finish. You've got
incredible.
Got to say that. A lot of Korean players around him,
that.
and he has the composure to stick it into the corner, and it's 1-0.
So a lot of people just thrash at that, wouldn't they? He's got time to put his foot on the ball. Oh, it's a wonderful, wonderful finish. Right now, this could be trouble for Korea now.
That's not the start they wanted. Although they did go 1-0 down early against Portugal and turned it around. But will Brazil be a step too far? Here's Rafinha again on the right-hand side.
Richarlison.
Keeps it in. Here's Militao to Paqueta.
Oh.
Foul. And a free kick to South Korea, to Brazil and South Korea, committing some fouls.
In your lifetime supporting Spurs, if you could have had one Brazilian playing for Spurs, who would it be?
Ronaldinho.
See, I was going to say that, but then R9 came into and it'd have to be R9 for me. Just ahead of Ronaldinho.
Just imagine Ronaldinho linking
Just
up.
imagine R9.
Yeah, I know. True.
Like in his prime, before injuries.
Free kick to Brazil. Let us know in the comment section below what Brazilian would you love to have seen for Tottenham in the past or present. But Brazil do have the early lead. Neymar, Paqueta looking for a clever free kick, but Son is back there and can clear.
Well, you know what? Roberto Carlos wouldn't be a bad shout.
Roberto Carlos.
Just for those free kicks.
That would be nice.
Get Harry Kane off him.
Casemiro, long ball and away. Only as far as Neymar on the left-hand side for Brazil. He cuts inside. And again, he wants a free kick. Referee says play on. Here's Vinicius Jr. Look, his cross into the box is... Oh, Jung, penalty! Penalty to Brazil! Oh, my word. Richarlison nips in ahead of the defender, Jung. Jung swipes at it, and he does foul him, and Brazil have a chance to go 2-0 up within 11 minutes, and Jung is distraught. He can't believe it. Yeah, Richarlison gets there first.
Great play by Richarlison, isn't it?
Jung definitely makes contact with him, kicks his foot. I mean...
Oh, it's a bit harsh, in all honesty.
He definitely touches him. It's a bit weak, though.
It is.
It's a bit weak. I don't think they're going to overturn it, though, because there is contact.
Yeah.
So, Rafinha is going to take... Is Rafinha going to take this? Are they checking a VAR? Looks like Rafinha.
I wouldn't have thought Rafinha would take it.
No, it's Neymar. Yeah, I thought so. Neymar to give Brazil a 2-0 advantage against South Korea within 12 minutes. And this could be the game dead already after 12 minutes, which would be a gutting for South Korea to start the game in this fashion. Neymar against Kim. It's a penalty. Neymar has already apparently put 2 penalties past Kim in his career. What will Neymar do?
I think he's going to Panenka it.
Is this game already getting away from South Korea? If they do score this, it might be curtains already. But here's Neymar up against Kim. A bit of mind games from Kim. Look at this. He's left half the goal open. Mind games he's playing. He's telling Neymar, go for it. Neymar stops, the slow kickoff, and it rolls it into the corner. Neymar has made it 2-0 to Brazil, and Brazil are coasting in this game. It's 13 minutes gone. Neymar has his first goal of the World Cup, and Brazil are
cruise control.
Cruise control at the moment. South Korea don't know what's hit them.
Yeah, no, I have to say, if you're going to play mind games with a player, at least know the player you're doing it against. This is Neymar, who does his stop-start penalties and everything. And he's literally just rolled it in, hasn't he?
Rolled in. 7th goal in 12 World Cup games for Neymar. He's recovered from injury and come back with a goal. Brazil are 2 goals to the good. Richarlison wins the penalty off Jung. I think he's bought it a bit, Richarlison, you have to say.
Yep.
He's definitely bought it, but there's Neymar. He sticks it into the corner, and it's 2-0, and South Korea in serious trouble now. Oh, he just rolls it in.
Exactly.
The keeper couldn't get near it in the end.
Those mind games look clever if they work, but you look like a right
think he
monk.
wanted to stay in the centre. He thought he was going to stay in the centre, but he just sent him the wrong way, and it's 2-0.
And I'm afraid this could now be...
This could be anything.
Yeah. This could be Spain, Costa Rica.
Well, let's hope South Korea don't go that way. Let's hope Son can still muster something. Here's Alisson. And a ball.
I think Alisson is gettable. He's been caught a couple of times in this World Cup, hasn't he? Where he's been playing it.
He's made a couple. He takes risks, doesn't he?
Yeah.
It's Danilo now. Neymar. Oh, he's been caught in possession, but he comes away with it. Here is Neymar. Back to Thiago Silva. And Alisson has been closed down by Son, but
and there we go.
He gets away with it. Here's Marquinhos. They're playing their way out of trouble. Danilo. And he's been fouled. No, referee says no.
Yeah,
Hwang
I think he played for
says
that.
good play. Here is Hwang. Is that a foul? Referee says still no. But here's South Korea trying to play some football now. Jung. Lee. Here's Kim Min-jae. Steps into midfield. He plays it out wide to Kim. Can he put in a cross? South Korea starting to have a bit of possession now.
Yeah, maybe Kim and Son has said, listen, when we go 2-0 down, we can express ourselves a bit more and play freely. And
that's what Kane thinks anyway. Yeah. Oh, it's played out play, though, for a throw into Brazil. Right into the corner.
So what, Neymar having these 2 games out because of that injury, but it's going to keep him fresher for the latter stages, isn't it?
That's true.
Korea are trying to do bits, though.
Here they come. On the right-hand side, into the box. Oh. It's away, Vinicius Jr.
Well, one back.
Were they saying? No, I thought they were saying the sub coming on. No, there's not. Here is Jung. Was it a dive from Richarlison, do you think? Would you say it's a dive?
Do you know what? I think...
Or just clever play?
It was very clever. Listen, he anticipated it. He knew what he was doing, didn't he? He went to nick the ball ahead of the player to try and get it. He wasn't trying to control that. What a shot!
Oh, my
God.
Wang Hee-chan with a brilliant effort from 25 yards. Alisson has to tip it over the
screamer.
bar. That would have been one of the goals of the tournament.
Without a doubt.
That was what an effort that is.
That was postage stamp all day long.
Son-esque, some would say.
Yes. But getting back to that, yeah, I think Richarlison has gone down a little easy. But you can see he's very clever in doing what he's done.
Hwang Hee-chan and they're goes for goal and it's over the bar.
What are the comments saying? They thinking it was?
Some people say there was a dive. I think he exaggerates the contact. For me, a dive is when there's no contact.
Yeah, the contact was made there. He wasn't trying to control the ball. He was trying to get ahead of the defender just to get that penalty. He wasn't trying to do anything, and it worked. The contact was there, and in the letter of the law that goes down. But I do say it's very soft.
Yeah, it's a soft penalty, definitely. It's one of those where if it's not given, I don't think the VAR turns around and says that's a penalty. But when it's given, with the fact that there's contact, I think you have to stick with the on-field decision.
Put it this way: if we were all doing a Spurs watch along and it was Richarlison doing it for Spurs, everyone would be saying nail on penalty.
Clever play. No one says anything.
Exactly.
Here's Militao, Rafinha, Paqueta. Here's Casemiro. They're coming forward now again. Brazil, Neymar. Going on the outside of Lee. He does well. He's being held back. Gets it to Vinicius Jr. Oh, a little flip-flap into Neymar. Now Casemiro. Neymar, he's been tackled. And now Son, can he come away with it? Here is Son. They're cuts
so
inside,
quick to get back.
There's Richarlison winning it off Sonny.
Yeah, they're so quick to get back. But one thing Korea have done in South Korea, they stopped the overload of play that was going on, wasn't it? It was like they were swarming all over them.
For now, anyway. You know, it seems the game's calmed down a bit. Brazil now 2-0 up. They know they can kind of don't have to force anything at the moment. But here is Casemiro. Thiago Silva. Danilo to Neymar, I think. Neymar. It's tough to differentiate between Neymar and Richarlison, both their blonde hair. Here is Marquinhos. It's poor ball from him, looking for Paqueta. Rafa Lewis says he kicked Richarlison's foot, which is indisputable.
Yeah, I don't think the word is kicked. I think tapped. Either way, listen, there is contact. Whatever way you want to dress it up, there was contact.
Was it enough to take him down in the way he went down? Probably not.
But the way you look at this is, do you remember with Gareth Bale when he was running at full flow? If you nudged him like that,
yeah, then all of a
because
sudden
of his
it can knock
speed,
you off balance.
Exactly. So I think it was one of those.
But it's a bit different, isn't it? When I think he knows what he's doing there. Oh, they've given it away in a dangerous area. Neymar into Vinicius Jr. Richarlison's on the run. It's a foul. Referee says no foul. Play on, South Korea. And here's Son. Sweeps out wide. And now Lee. Ji-sung. Kim. No. It's away. Casemiro. Neymar looking for Richarlison. Just about avoids him. Here comes South Korea. Kim. Is there going to be a ball in the box? 20 minutes gone here. Brazil 2, South Korea 0. What a blow this would have been to South Korea's start of the game in this fashion.
I think it's been the fastest start this tournament, hasn't it? 2 goals in the first.
Here's Hwang Hee-chan to Kim on the left-hand side. Can he whip in across? He takes on Militao. He's never going to beat him. And it's a goal kick to Brazil.
That's what I was saying. You reckon it's the fastest start in the World Cup, isn't it? This one. 2-0 in the opening 11 minutes.
Must be the fastest team to get 2 goals, for sure. For sure. Alisson Becker. Takes the goal kick. He's saying, all right, everyone get forward. So South Korea are pressing high. So is he going to go long to Richarlison? He's already won a penalty. They've played it short. Marquinhos. Looking for Son. Here is Casemiro. Plays it quickly to Paqueta, and he...
Well left.
No, he gets it. I don't think he left it on purpose, but here's Rafinha. Paqueta. To Militao. It's Casemiro. It's poor from Casemiro, and South Korea can get the ball back. And you know what? If South Korea do get the next goal, you never know what can happen.
The 3-2, I said, is still on. And what did you say? The 2-1, you said is still on.
I said 2-1. Well, I'm sure Brazil will probably get another goal on this, it looks like, at the moment. But here's Kim. Kim with a throw. Down the line. Looking for Cho on his chest. Beats Militao to win. Hwang Hee-chan back to Cho. Can he win a corner or something? Militao's there. Nutmeg. And Militao can clean up. Casemiro can clear. Only as far as Jung. Oh, he's looking for Cho again. Kim. His chest, it gets it back to Kim and it's away.
It's very confidently done with the chest,
Free
wasn't
kick.
It? Very confidently done.
Foul by Paqueta. Yeah, it's a foul.
Is that the West Ham Paqueta?
It is. He starts over Bruno.
I don't get that.
Yeah, me neither.
For me, Bruno has been the best player in the Premier League outside the top 6.
Sometimes managers just have a thing for players.
You're right.
It's a bit like Richarlison starting up front in a way. Like a lot of people wouldn't understand that ahead of, like, say, Jesus, who was playing very well for Arsenal. But it's all about what suits the team, I guess.
You're right.
So maybe Bruno isn't the best fit. Here is Militao. Long ball forward looking for Vinicius. It's a great ball from Militao. Vinicius is going to keep this in. He slips and still keeps it in. Is he going to take on Kim on the left-hand side? He cuts inside. Plays it to Danilo. He crosses it into the box and the keeper can punch away. Only as far as Militao. Rafinha on the right-hand side now. What's he going to do? He cuts inside. Plays it and it's away. Here's Son. And he's fouled, and it's a free kick.
How much longer has he got to wear that face mask for?
Probably a while, I would say. Fracture.
It's like
full fracture on your face. It's
you reckon he'll still be wearing it when he starts playing for Tottenham again, or you reckon?
I reckon so. Now, Wong. Out wide to Hwang Hee-chan. Already had one brilliant effort. Plays a one to Kim brilliantly. Can he whip it across, Kim? Whip it in. Whip it in.
Oh, he wasted time, didn't he? He wasted time.
Does he? Yeah, corner.
Should have got that in like you were saying to him a lot earlier.
Because if you're going to try and get in anyway, you might as well get in before. Minimum 8 weeks, says United Spurs of America.
Thank you, Jacob.
That's Jacob, is it?
Yeah. United Spurs of America, yeah?
Yeah.
Jacob.
Son with a corner. Swings it in to the near post. Richarlison, those there to head it away, of all players.
Yeah.
But here comes South Korea again, and they go for a 40-yard effort, and it's on target, but again, it's Hwang Hee-chan.
Yeah. Do you know what? He's a decent player. He is a decent player.
He is. He was done all right for Wolves. He's been a bit inconsistent, but when he's on it, he could be a very good player. Neymar looking for the through ball and decent effort, but the keeper comes and claims.
I don't know if Will Stewart's in the chat, but Will will be going crazy at this first half performance.
Why is that?
His wife's South Korean.
Ah, right.
He's a big Korean supporter.
That's right. He speaks Korean, doesn't he?
Fluently. Yeah. And it freaks me out every time I hear him do it.
Here's Kim. Looking for Son. It's not great. And Brazil come
there on the
counter. Neymar. He's got Vinicius Jr. on in his left.
Streaking ahead.
He goes by himself. He's got Richarlison there.
He's been his normal greedy self.
Selfish. Should have found Vinicius. He won a corner, though.
Vinicius was running. Was absolutely...
He knows he's disappointed in himself, Neymar, there. But he's played it short to Rafinha. And here's Neymar. To Casemiro. And to Militao. Here's Paqueta. Rafinha. Paqueta. Now Vinicius Jr. Good tackle from Kim. And South Korea can come away with it. If he releases it quickly, here's Cho. Can he hold it up? Plays it back. Here's Kim to Hwang.
There needs to be more direct or a lot. That's
nice
better.
Ball. Who's this? It's Cho. Here's Cho. Oh, that's poor from Hwang, and he's giving it straight to Rafinha. And they've got a chance to counter here. Neymar. Oh, the referee.
Oh, he's just done three of
tries
them.
to tackle him, and he dubs him. Here's Vinicius. He goes on the left. He cuts it back, and he wins a corner.
He's causing problems, Vinicius, isn't he?
Number of problems.
Look at that. But that's the brilliant. That's the brilliant. He could be so greedy one moment, and then the next minute, do things like that.
Neymar with a corner now. Is he going to swing it in, or is it going to be a short one again? He is going to swing it in. There's a number of Brazil players in there. He swings it in. It's a good one, and it's headed away. Here's Rafinha, though. Vinicius Jr. He also swings it in, and it's headed away. Casemiro swings out to Paqueta. Takes on Hwang Hee-chan. Goes on the outside. Back to Casemiro. Oh, looking for Marquinhos. He's headed away. Richarlison's there. And he's won it.
Oh, he's show.
He does a couple of headers. And he gets a good pass to Marquinhos. Back.
What football! What a goal! What a goal! Started and finished by Richarlison.
Richarlison has his third goal of the tournament.
What a goal.
What a brilliant goal from Brazil. Unbelievable tiki-taka football in and around the penalty box. One-touch play. Richarlison started the move off, gave up to Marquinhos. He gave it, I think it was to, I'm not sure who he passed it to, on the edge of the area, who played a through ball to Richarlison, takes one touch, slots it home on his left peg, and it's 3-0 to Brazil inside half an hour.
All I can say is the start of that move, think about Nottingham Forest and the kick-ups. There's a couple of headers, a couple of kick-ups from Richarlison, and then just within 3-4 passes, bang.
It's absolutely
wonderful
brilliant.
goal.
It's brilliant.
Would you say team goal of the World Cup now?
It has to be. That's his 20th goal for Brazil and his third at this World Cup. It's a fine goal as well. He's doing a celebration. He's in the pigeon with the manager, with Tite, the manager. You know what? He's got the manager doing the pigeon.
I tell you
incredible.
His goal record for Brazil is quite frankly outstanding.
It is. It's brilliant.
It is absolutely jaw-droppingly outstanding.
And let's see this football again. It's absolutely fantastic.
Look at it, the headers, the kick-ups.
Little kick-ups. He does with
three
his
headers.
Beats Hwang to it. Gets a little touch on it. Marquinhos. Is that Casemiro, is it? Or Thiago Silva?
It's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant.
And it's brilliant finish by Richarlison, and it is 1-0. It's a brilliant team goal. I think it is Thiago Silva with the pass in behind. He's linked up with both centre-backs there. If you've got centre-backs who can play football like that, unbelievable. And there's Rishi doing his pigeon celebration. He has a third, and it is 3-0, and Korea are going home, unfortunately. They've gone attacking tonight, but it hasn't really worked for them.
If they come back,
it's a turn, and here come Brazil again. This could be anything. It's a 4-on-4 at the moment. Richarlison, go to the other side. Rafinha, Vinicius Jr. They've kind of allowed Korea to get back, but here's Rafinha. They all want to go. Rafinha has a go from 25 yards. Richarlison, I think they should have done better with that, though.
This is going to take a Barcelona versus PSG style comeback for anything. Right now.
Some. Brilliant. Brazil have just been mesmerising so far. They've been absolutely on top. Here is Kim. Goes long. Can he get the flick on? He can't.
Who had, let's have a look, who had South Korea in the sweepstakes?
Kim Min-jae.
Who had them? Korea.
Here's Kim.
There's Ollie. Ollie's got England and Korea.
England and Korea. Well, one of them's going out.
Yep.
At the moment, they haven't been able to get Son involved at all, really, have they, unfortunately?
And if that does happen, the only one left with two in there is Brains, with Brazil and Morocco.
Fair enough. Morocco playing Spain tomorrow.
And that's the one where I think there is going to be an upset.
Here's Cho to Son.
Come on,
All
Sonny.
right, can Son get a shot on goal? He goes out wide to Hwang Hee-chan. He goes on the outside of Militao.
Oh, he's done him. He's done him.
Oh,
why?
Again, another save by Alisson.
Yeah, it was. Was there another option though?
Another shot. Hwang Hee-chan has had 3 efforts on goal.
Yeah, the angles were so against him.
Militao, Marquinhos, good pressing by South Korea, but it's
Was there a better
throw.
option?
Have to watch it again. He gets us so well to get around there, Hwang Hee-chan, and he goes for the near post. Yeah, I mean,
that had to be.
It was Casemiro with the assist as Paul Anderson.
Cheers, Paul.
Currently 30th in my bet, mate. That puts
30th.
me with a 50p at the moment. I'm winning 50p.
Well done. What are you going to do with your newfound wealth?
Oh, won't spend it all at once. Here's Casemiro, Richarlison, Paqueta to Neymar. Rafinha on the right-hand side. Paqueta to Neymar. Back to Paqueta. Brazil are taking it easy now.
Yep.
They know the game is up for South Korea after half an hour only. It's such a shame that they couldn't even hold out for that long at the moment. But South Korea have just been their own undoing a lot of the time. There's been some great football from Brazil, but the second goal, I mean, that penalty was poor.
So quickly after the first goal. But there's nothing you can say about other than brilliance for the third.
Yeah, stunning play. Tite can actually rest 5 players at half-time. He can. Here's Vinicius Jr. They're going for more.
Oh, look wide.
Paqueta, Rafinha in the box. He goes on the inside and then the outside. Back inside. Lays out to Paqueta and Casemiro. His shot is wide.
I think Korea are just getting back in numbers now to damage limitation till half-time, aren't they?
Seems that way at the moment. It's very, very difficult for them. It's too easy for Brazil at the moment. Maybe South Korea put some risk in the way they set up, and it hasn't paid off.
Who's it set up for the moment that Brazil will play in the? Is it the winner of one of the games tomorrow?
Argentina.
No, in the quarterfinals. So
they're playing the one this morning. Today. Okay. They'll play Croatia in the next round.
Wow.
Brazil, Croatia.
Wow.
Well, they'll fancy themselves, Brazil.
What a humdinger that could be.
Here's Cho at foul. Free kick. Cho fouled by Casemiro. Good ball out wide. Here is Hwang Hee-chan again. Cuts inside. Actually, Rafinha with the tackle. And then Militao puts out for a throw. Jung, who gave away that penalty.
That's
a good
ball.
switch of play to Kim. Is he going to keep it in? He does on his chest, just about. No, he doesn't.
What do you even say as the career manager when you're going out half-time to this?
Yeah, it's difficult, isn't it? There's this Richarlison again. Lovely play
it's
between
just
one
brilliant.
touch. Marquinhos. Thiago, I think that is Thiago Silva.
It's brilliant.
Oh, it's a great goal.
Yeah, it gets better every time you see it.
Definitely Thiago Silva. Back to Richarlison.
Well, you see what you can do in the centre, can't you? We are seeing what you can do in the centre. This is brilliant.
So funny. And here is Richarlison and another breakaway for Brazil. He's got Neymar in support. He puts it to Neymar. He's got Vinicius on the left.
Rafinha's on
Vinicius.
the edge of the area.
Scoop pass.
Oh,
Lucas Paqueta makes it 4-0. It's a lovely scoop pass by Vinicius Jr. Paqueta with a volley. And with 10 minutes to go until halftime, it's 4-0. And it's easy and it's beautiful football again from Brazil.
You can't. Do you know what? When you see Brazil playing football and they're ready and they're going at full throttle, they are a joy to watch, and obviously they've got the added incentive, obviously with Pele being as ill as he is, to do this. This is just breathtaking from them. Yes, it's Korea. It's not one of the favourites, but this is. If there's anyone that I think has just put a marker down to say we're here to win it, I think this first half performance is that, don't you?
I think so. They're definitely...
It's just breathtaking.
They're simply swarming. Look at this. Vinicius Jr. He's look at so many options. He does a scoop pass to Paqueta and he just volleys it, drills it into the corner. It's a brilliant finish from him. It's a lovely goal again. It's like watching the Harlem Globetrotters. Like,
yeah, that's exactly what it's like, mate.
It's just like they're just scoring some stunning goals at the moment. It's a lovely side-footed finish into the corner, and it's party time for Brazil at the moment. Is it a case of... Do they show mercy on South Korea, or do they reckon they'll just keep going for more goals?
I don't know. I think like I said before, and I said this could be Spain, Costa Rica. Mate, this could be right. Let's send a message, and you've got to remember their strength in depth on the bench as well is just frightening as well. This could be.
Oh, it's absolute battering. It's an absolute battering at the moment, and South Korea must know by now the game is up. Here's Kim. They're not going to give up. But again, Brazil coming forward. Richarlison tries to prod it through to Rafinha, but it's a good tackle. South Korea still going for it. Still committing players forward. Kim Min-jae out wide to Hwang. Hwang Hee-chan takes on Militao again. Here's Sonny. Goes to the outside. Is he going to have a shot? He plays a pass. Oh, he's trying to play it back to Sonny. Bill's too close to him. Here is Son. Nice play again from him. Here's Kim's that foul. Referee says play on. And Korea are going to play it all the way back. Here's Sung to Jung. Hwang Hee-chan. Looking for options. Here's Hwang. Chan now to Hwang. Look at that. 4 shots on target, 4 goals for Brazil.
Yeah, but look at it. Korea have had 4 attempts, 3 on target. So they are, when they're having an attempt, it is.
Son, is he going to go for one? He plays it into Chan. It's a good play. But again, they're forced backwards. Here's Hwang. Kim Min-jung now. Is he going to go for one? He gives it to Hwang Hee-chan.
Oh,
that's not a penalty. Referee says get up.
That's a bit... Oh. What do you reckon? I don't know that. At first look, let's have a look.
Yeah, I don't think...
No. He's got... No, get up. Get up. At first glance, it looked like it.
Brazil just going to play around the back now. South Korea. They're going again. Son pressuring Allison, and he can clear. But a good header one. And Kim, can he win it? Or is it good? Oh, Vinicius Jr. just nonchalantly puts it over his head, and here's Neymar. Neymar with a flick into Richarlison, and he's been not fouled. Referee says play on. He's going to stay down. Is he Richarlison? Here's Son to Hwang. Son. Jung. Lovely ball out wide to Kim on the right-hand side. Vinicius Jr. defending at the moment. Is a 1-2, and here's Kim. Can he get in behind? Has he been fouled? Play on, ref says. And Kim, he's got 2 men over on him, and he can't get it away.
You know what? They're getting into good wide positions. It's just they're not capitalising on it, are they?
Quick enough. Militao, he's given it away, and here's Hwang Hee-chan, who loses it to Militao, and here's Rafinha. Good ball into Richarlison. That's no foul again. Rafinha. Son doesn't win it, and Casemiro has it and plays it back to Marquinhos.
It's trading ground stuff for them at the moment, isn't it?
They're just taking it easy now. Brazil 4-0 to the good. And there's no chance South Korea coming back into this. And they seem to have lost all sorts of all their energy now, South Korea. Here is Rafinha. Marquinhos. Thiago Silva.
Oh.
Vinicius Jr. comes back off Neymar. And now a turn.
Sloppy.
Intercepted. Son, is that a foul? Well, he's down, Sonny. Holding his head. And there's going to be some treatment, I think, for Son. I think he's been hit in the face, you know. He's hitting the he's in the fracture. Oh.
He's not.
No, he didn't get caught in the face. He says he did. Hit his chest. He's fine. He's tried his best, Sonny, but hasn't been his World Cup. He had that moment against Portugal, but hasn't been able to really get involved going forward. South Korea, they're still back in their team. Maybe they'll give them something to celebrate with a goal, but they're not going to be going through in this game. That's for sure. Here's
Well,
Militao.
put it this way, if they do, it's the biggest shock in World Cup history.
Yes, basically. Alisson picks up the ball. Son's pressing. Chan is pressing. And Alisson goes long. It's a good ball looking for Richarlison's won by Kim. And here's Jung. Can they turn South Korea? Here's Jung to Hwang. Back to Jung. And they're going to play it back. Kim Min Jae now. Flick round the corner. Here's Kim. Nice football from South Korea. Hwang. Long. Oh, Militao.
Again, it's nice build-up, but no end
Son
product.
loses out again to Richarlison. He's tackled him a few times. Here's Rafinha. Jung with the tackle. Is that a yellow card? It is a yellow. For, I think, Jung.
So, how many minutes of stoppage time do we reckon? I'm going to go 3.
I'm going to go 2. Actually, 3 might be right because of a penalty, isn't it?
We shall soon find out in one of the most dominating first half performances you'll see in World Cup.
Do you reckon there's going to be a flurry of change at half time? Do you keep it the same for a bit and then the changes?
Do you know what? With you say that it could be Croatia, I think you might.
You might change it.
Yeah, you got to start thinking about what's ahead of you, haven't you? And now the big ties come in. Yeah, they've got 4 or 5 days to recover. But when you're 4-0 up,
They're still working very hard. Oh,
have you got a better moment to say, right, let's rest some players and give some more minutes?
this is the Brazil everyone was hoping to see this World Cup.
Yep.
And they've come to the party now. Here's Neymar on the turn. And a through ball to Richarlison. And he's got support. Here's Paqueta, Rafinha.
Oh, this could be
Paqueta!
5. Oh, was
Save
it
from the keeper.
What kind of shot was that? I think he tried to do something fancy there.
Here's Rafinha. How many minutes added on here? Richarlison. 5 minutes.
Where's this 5 come? Oh, with Son.
Here's Son. Here's a flick, and he's been tackled, and it's going to go through to the goalkeeper. Croatia will get mashed, says Cantab. It's lovely, lovely football again. Oh, what's he doing?
Exactly. He
Paqueta?
went with the
went with the wrong foot.
He went for the clever one, didn't he?
No. Tries to be
Yeah, I
too
think
clever.
Cantab's
Here's
right.
Sonny.
I think
He's lost it. Neymar.
Oh, they're going forward again.
Vinicius Jr.
Oh!
Oh, his cross is just away from
It's
Rafinha.
just wave after wave of attack, and Korea have no answer.
Oh, it's a good ball, but he just can't get it to Rafinha.
Yeah, like I say, I think Kante, if this Brazil turns up, I don't think Croatia stand a chance.
Long ball forward, headed on, and Brazil back heel pass by Thiago Silva to Marquinhos. They're really in confident mood now. Marquinhos. Paqueta. 3 minutes to go until the break. Thiago Silva. Casemiro to Rafinha. And it's Neymar.
Oh my God.
He does a little trick inside the box to the nutmeg, but South Korea just about get it away. Nearly incredible from Neymar.
Even to have the audacity to try it.
Would have been an incredible piece of skill. Look at this.
He gets through. It's.
Oh, nearly incredible.
I think he actually might have missed it there.
Here's Kim. Two and a half minutes.
Can South Korea get a
It's good
first
ball.
half
Hwang
consolation?
Hee-chan, he can't get it down. Rafinha's going to defend. Oh, he's nearly lost it to Hwang Hee-chan, but they come away with it. Here's Paqueta down the line. Here's
Oh, they're off
Richarlison.
again.
He's in tons and tons of space. Richarlison on the right. He's got Neymar and Vinicius Jr.
Oh,
in
my
support.
God.
Richarlison. He's
Oh,
trying
he
to
should have
find
made it
Neymar,
5.
and it's over.
That's greedy from Richarlison.
It was greedy. He knows it.
Greedy.
He knows it.
He made up such route. He made such space, and that really should have been a fifth.
Should have really been 5. Here's South Korea again.
This really could have been 6 or 7, couldn't it? This really could have been already.
They're so open, South Korea. So much more open than they've been this whole tournament. Here's Hwang Hee-chan. 90 seconds remaining of the half. Here's Hwang. Here's to Jung. Ball into the box.
Good ball.
And Paqueta. Oh, what's he done? He's given it to South Korea. Hwang Hee-chan. Can he find Son? He crosses
It's a
it
good ball. It's a
into
good-
the back post. Decent ball. It's out. And now here's Kim again. One more into the last minute of the half. Kim. Here's Son. He's going to have a chance to shoot. Here's Sonny. He decides to against it. And Brazil can come away with it. It's going to be a foul. And a free kick to
That'll
Brazil.
pretty much be it from a rather dull first half, wouldn't you say?
Richarlison
yeah,
here in
Richarlison.
acres of space.
That's a bad touch,
And
that
bam,
one there.
roll it there. Yeah,
It was a
Neymar.
bad second touch, but he should have passed it on.
Is it the half time? We've got 10 seconds remaining. Militao. Here's Neymar. Oh, lovely play from Neymar. Casemiro, and it is half time. 4-0 to Brazil at the break, and it has been an absolute annihilation
Yeah.
from Brazil in this first half. They've completely ripped South Korea to shreds. South Korea went quite shockingly offensively in that first half. Went 4-4-2, had Son and Cho up front together.
Yep.
Haven't been able to get them involved at all. Casemiro and Paqueta with the back four have completely dealt with everything that South Korea have thrown at them. And on the flip side, going forward, it's just been mesmerising at times. Vinicius, Neymar, Rafinha and Richarlison has caused absolute havoc throughout that first half. And South Korea have been all over the shop.
Yep.
And it's been one of the most one-sided games I've seen this World Cup.
Yeah, I mean, I've got to say, when South Korea did get the ball wide, they looked like they may be able to threaten and do bits. They had that one fantastic long shot that Alisson Becker did well to save, but they've just looked so exposed. And I remember growing up as a kid watching Italia 90, USA 94, France 98, and so forth, when you saw Samba Brazil, where you saw the Brazil of flair with their players. And it's been a bit more disciplined the last couple of World Cups, but this performance was back in the old days. This was Brazil of old. They were completely dominant. They were rampant, weren't they?
Absolutely rampant. It's been completely a a one-sided affair at the moment. I wonder if, but obviously Brazil 4-0 up now. I'm sure they're going to start looking at the next round, but they have just been completely dominant in this game. It's just, I feel sorry for South Korea at times, how dominant it's been. The first goal was great work from Rafinha. He cuts it back for Vinicius Jr. Lovely finish into the corner.
Yep.
That made it 1, but that was just the start of things. Richarlison winning a penalty after nicking the ball off during the penalty area. He looked to clear the ball, and unfortunately he only cleared Richarlison's foot, and the penalty was given. That made it 2. Vinicius, Neymar obviously slots into the back of the net. It was 3 after brilliant team goal between Richarlison, Marquinhos and Thiago Silva. Plays in Richarlison again. He got his 3rd goal of the tournament. And then it was 4-0 with a brilliant scooped pass by Vinicius Jr. on the left-hand side. Plays it to Lucas Paqueta, and it was a lovely finish from him, made it 4. Huh?
You know what advert's on?
Oh, it's the snake advert.
Yep. So yeah,
it was. It's been an incredible half of football for Brazil, and they've completely dominated in this game, and it's been an absolute masterclass. And I don't know where South Korea what they do from here, because I don't see this changing. Do they try and get a goal? Do they just stop, try and save the embarrassment in the next half? What do you think the thinking is going to be for South Korea?
I mean, what can you say as a South Korea manager going in right now? You're there representing your nation. You're going to try and G them up and get a second half performance, but how do you get a second half performance to even? Do you go damage limitation? Do you say, okay, if we're going to go out, let's go out fighting and put on a performance for our fans? What do you do? And the thing is, if Brazil have the luxury of making changes, and the changes they make are just as frightening as what they've got on. So this, I mean, the one thing I can say is, if you're Croatia right now and you're sitting down after watching, after scraping through that penalty shootout, having to play 120 minutes of football, are exhausted, and then you get back to your hotel or wherever you are and you're watching the first half of Brazil Korea, you're like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Because that's putting a marker down and saying, yeah, we're here and this is us. That was sensational from Brazil. It really was.
And looking at that, that's definitely the best display I've seen from any team this tournament so far. The way they just dispatched South Koreans. I mean, they were pre-tournament favourites, Brazil. Are they looking likely to go on and win it for you?
Yeah, I mean, I like I said, I haven't been able to see all of the games or as many as I wanted to because of personal circumstances at the moment. But what I have seen, I've been waiting to see a team that said, right, we're here and we mean business. Well, I've just seen a team that means business for sure. It's just, like we said, Korea, where they got the ball wide, looked like they were going to do bits, or looked like that was where their threat was going to come from. But for Brazil, it's just looked everywhere. Every time they get forward, isn't it? And they've been so open, Korea, that how many opportunities has it been where they've been outnumbered in defence, and thankfully Korea have been able to get back in time and do damage limitation, because they have broken the traps time and time again. And this could have been, I'm not joking, this could have been 7 or 8.
And this is a South Korea side who drew 0-0 with Uruguay, did well in that game. They only lost 3-2 to Ghana, and they beat Portugal 2-1, and they've actually been pretty solid in all these games. So for them to be ripped apart so emphatically in that first half just goes to show what kind of level these Brazilians are playing at the moment. And they've also, the goals they've been scoring is just absolutely phenomenal, isn't it?
Yeah, and I've just got to bring up a comment from Chris Warrior, or Warrior, however you pronounce it. My apologies, sir. He has said it brilliantly, which has just said Brazil were in killer mode.
Yeah.
They can smell blood, and I think if there's going to be a statement truer than that, it'll be hard to find it, because that's what they've done. Like you said, we saw this dancing with the first goal. We thought, is that going to piss Korea off?
Yeah.
It's just spurred them on, hasn't it?
It's spurred on Brazil, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's just been incredible.
Yeah, what an unbelievable first half display. And the goals, the composure they've scored, the quality has been absolutely brilliant. Georgiou in the
Big up,
commentaries.
George.
Great commentary, gents. Brazil, different level tonight. And they have really put on a show, Brazil. I do wonder what will happen in the second half, whether it's definitely a kick, whether it's enough for a foul. If he doesn't go down there, obviously nothing's given, is it?
That's the way you got to look at it. Look,
Yeah.
he gets contact with the ball. There is contact with his leg, however hard you want to mention it, and by the letter of the law now, you go down, it's a penalty, isn't it?
Exactly.
But George, I'll definitely give you a call tomorrow. We need to catch up.
Neymar.
But yeah, just talking to those the third of. I mean, Vinicius's goal, the way he took it was brilliant, but the team goal for Richarlison's was just exquisite, and then the scoot pass and then the volley for the fourth. Fantastic football. It's what you associate Brazil with, isn't it? When you think of Brazil, they're the type of goals you associate.
It's total football, isn't it?
Completely.
Absolute total football. Richarlison, he got on the score sheet. That was brilliant football again.
It's outstanding. It's so quick as well, Simeon. It's
Quick
so
thinking.
Yeah, it's just 1 minute there's Richarlison just trying to go to win a header with a player, and then within like 4 seconds, bang, 2 passes, goal.
Oh, such quick thinking football from Brazil for that third goal as well. Richarlison at the heart of it. Played a nice ball to Marquinhos. He played to Thiago Silva, who had the presence of mind to quickly play Richarlison in. And bam. That made it 3.
Richarlison on that replay could have even took it in his stride before the pass to him, but he let it go, didn't he? And this celebration, come on.
Yeah, come on, Tite. Look at that. Unbelievable. He goes over to the manager, and the manager obliges. 3-0 up. I mean, surely, like, you don't do that. The manager doesn't do that celebration. He doesn't think the game's already won, does he?
Yeah.
But to do that in the first half is quite something, isn't it? But
Yep.
it shows the relationship they have.
That's the thing. It shows the unity within the team. It shows everything. I mean, they're showing the run for Paqueta now for the fourth goal started in his own half to get there for the volley. So you can see the determination to get there.
What a finish as well.
Even
on
at
his right
3-0.
foot.
And it's the scoop pass as well, the awareness to see the player there. It is... Oh, they're in full samba. They are there. And this could be anything.
They are running riot at the moment.
I think if Brazil get an early goal, and I mean within the first 5-6 minutes, we may see a heavier score than Costa Rica, Spain.
I just wonder whether they're going to take their foot off the gas and maybe South Korea are like, all right, look, we've had our pummeling. Let's just shut up shop and no more goals. Or will Korea just try and save face and get another goal, and will it leave Brazil to maybe get a few more? If we're looking at SofaScore score at half-time.
Here we go.
Who do you reckon is the highest rated player for Brazil on SofaScore score at half-time?
Oh, man. I'm going to have to say Richarlison.
He's second. It's actually Lucas Paqueta.
Okay.
7.7, apparently. Richarlison 7.6 with his goal. Who do you reckon the worst player is?
Oh, my God, is there one? Has there been one? Alisson.
There is one. It's actually Eder Militao. Alisson's made some saves.
Oh, yeah, he made that outstanding save, didn't he? He made that outstanding save. So, yep, okay.
And who do you reckon is the furthest player forward on the average position for Brazil?
Rafinha.
It's actually Vinicius Junior.
There we go. So one of the wingers
on the left-hand side. Are we going to do it for South Korea?
Well, I'm going to be useless with their names, so I'm going to say Son for everything.
Son. Well, Son is not the worst player. It's actually the goalkeeper. It's because he hasn't really made a save, has he? If you're looking at the stats at half-time, Brazil have an XG of 2.73 with Korea 0.16. And shots on target, 6 shots on target, 4 goals, 10 shots in total. South Korea actually 4 shots and 3 on target, but most of them have been from outside the box. Only 1 shot from inside the box. Son hasn't really got involved in the goalmouth action, has he?
No.
Unfortunately for him. He hasn't really had too many shots on goal. Hwang Hee-chan has been the one most likely to make something happen for South Korea. Super chat.
Yeah, is it from the Josh King?
Josh King, maybe. He says, not saying Brazil weren't good, but this is mainly on South Korea. Brazil won't have an easier game this century the way Sonny's men have set up. I do kind of agree with that. I think that they really thrown caution to the wind in this game.
Yep.
South Korea, and maybe they're trying to catch Brazil off guard. Maybe they're thinking, look, Brazil are going to push all the way up, and if we can maybe defend as we have been, we can have space in behind if we could go a bit more offensive. But they have gone man for man, and they've just been totally dominated and totally outplayed, and Brazil they've made it easy for Brazil.
Yeah,
that's the reality.
I'm going to go slightly against what Josh has said. I understand what he's saying, and he's right, but what I'm feeling is when you do that, you've got to dominate and make sure you take these chances. And one thing Brazil they've been given these chances, and this could have been 1-0, or if this had been like a 1-0 or something, I'd be agree. But this has just been, they've gone forward, and the type of goals they're playing, the way they're moving the ball. If you're another, I think Brazil would have been doing this no matter what. I think they have been outstanding. I get what it is about saying it's South Korea have been at fault for their own demise, but you've got to take the chances when you get them, and Brazil most certainly have.
Well, put it this way: if you put it this way, I was going to say, like, Brazil, like, yes, they made it easy for them, but Brazil still need to be as good as they have been to completely tear them apart. And I think that, like, you still need to give credit where credit's due. Like, they've completely ripped South Korea apart in this game. It's not like they've just been better, or they've had the chances gifted to them. They've had to play this beautiful football to be able to open South Korea up at will. And I think that that has led to the performance that we're seeing. And I think you have to give Brazil credit for how good they've been in this game. But I do think he has a point that they won't have it as easy against teams who are less naive than South Korea. Like against Croatia, I'm sure they're going to make it a lot tougher than South Korea have made it.
You know, there's a question here from Chef J. Which is a serious question. And someone just put a comment there, so I've just lost it. Should Kane now start as a cam with Rich as striker? And Joe, I'll even rephrase it, give you a caveat as well. Do you think it's time that, based on this, do you think now, if Kane was rested for a game, I'm not saying Arsenal or just a game, how confident are you starting to feel after seeing Richarlison play at the front or leading the line of a front three for Brazil this World Cup?
First of all, yeah, I want Richarlison to be playing number 9 a lot more for Spurs, and I do think Kane needs to be rested sometimes, for sure, and I'm more than happy for Richarlison to take that role, and that's why we bought him, for me, to play that role. I would like to see Kane in behind Richarlison in that creative role. The only problem I see with Richarlison in the 9 is Kane just provides all our creativity at the moment anyway. Obviously, when there's Kulusevski there, it's a different story. But without, like, we do struggle for creativity without Harry Kane. So will we be stunted with Richarlison in the 9 without Kane there? Like, with who's going to pick out the runs when he makes them and things like that? And that leads to, again, the lack of imagination we have from our other players. And that's not to knock Richarlison. It's more to say our team just does naturally lack creativity without them. So yes, I do want to see him there, and yes, I want to see Kane and Richarlison there together as well. I just don't see, like, look at who Richarlison has next to him now. He has Neymar, Vinicius Jr. and Rafinha. He won't have that with Spurs without Kane there.
So a few weeks ago, I heard Sava say something on his channel, which was he looked at it at a different angle, and I hadn't even thought about it this way. Not saying that this is the way, but he was saying, do you know what? What if Richarlison was brought in ahead of Kane's departure? Not saying it'd be this season, because we need a striker. Because if you lose Kane straight away, every club in the world knows you need a striker, and the price goes up. What if he has been touted as the replacement, and then we go looking for that playmaker, like a Maddison, because that could be a way. I
think we sign another striker for big money. If
you reckon? Yeah. I'm not saying that's.
If Kane leaves, 100%. All right, we're back underway. Second half has started. Brazil 4-0 up in this game at halftime. I don't think we see Richarlison as Kane's replacement. Definitely not.
I'm not saying but I think it's the option till we find one, because if we don't have one, I think we might go more for an attacking player. Because then we go for the attacking mid.
Brazil win again.
Oh, here we go.
Goes for goal. It's
deflected
and into the arms of the keeper.
It's food for thought, isn't it?
I guess.
You've got that option now, rather than being like, if we lose Lloris, everyone knows we need a goalkeeper.
I think we go for a big on another striker if Kane leaves, 100%. I don't think we see Richarlison as that replacement.
I will say though, what I have seen in this World Cup now, I'm wanting to see Richarlison more play in front of Kane's position than I am Son's.
Yeah, potentially. He's been obviously 3 goals in this World Cup. some good finishes as well.
Yep.
He's done very, very well, Richarlison.
I'd mainly seen him as when we were talking in the summer, I mainly saw him as helping Son. But now, for me, I'd love to see him a little bit more down the middle. Have we played him actually down the middle this season?
Richarlison?
Yeah. No, because Kane hasn't had a rest, has he?
Son!
Oh.
Son's in on goal!
Oh,
Here!
and it's 4-1.
No, it's such a brilliant save from Richarlison. A chance, he was
The
one-on-one.
chance they needed.
Heung-min Son was in on goal, played in behind, and very, very close to getting his first goal of the tournament, but it's a brilliant save again from Alisson. Lovely ball around, and Marquinhos gets done here by Son. He's in on goal, and it's a brilliant save. I tell you, he's just wide.
He's very good at doing this, Alisson, isn't he? Narrowing the angle.
Son with a corner. Crossed in and headed out of the near post. It's going to be another corner to South Korea.
And Korea have done more in the first 2 minutes than they did in the whole of the first half.
What a chance that was for Sonny. Son with another corner.
Oh, KPV said read the super chat. He's put a members chat in.
KPV says, big up Brian and Sim. In 2026, I'm going to fly all the way to Canada to watch the World Cup in 4 years' time. Can't wait to see Ben and Sim. Us too, Carl. Big up to you, mate.
I'll see you all in my backyard. We'll be having a party.
Oh, what a save that is.
We'll be having a party in my backyard.
It's now Brazil on the ball, Marquinhos.
There were no subs from either team, were
No
there?
subs at half-time from either team. I'm sure there'll be some subs coming on, though, for Brazil in the next few minutes, or the next 10 minutes or so, maybe.
I've never understood that, like with a game like this, why they say go out for another 10 minutes and then we start making... I've never
just
understood
to settle
it.
things down and then...
But 4-0.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know, I mean, the player could come on and within 10 minutes get a red card or get injured.
I guess.
I understand if it's 1-0, 2-0 or whatever, but a 4-0.
Here's Casemiro to Rafinha.
Oh, it's a poor ball.
Rafinha, his pass is intercepted. It's going to be a throw into Brazil. Marquinhos.
Big up King Hoddle. I see in the chat everywhere. Big up King Hoddle. I hope you're good.
Silva. It's a good ball. Here's now Paqueta to Rafinha on the right-hand side. He's going to keep it in. What's he going to do here? He goes on the outside. Cuts inside. Paqueta. Casemiro. Danilo to Vinicius Jr. Oh, it's not a great ball. And South Korea pick up his Son. Hwang. Oh, did he lose it? It's going to go to Kim. They play it short, and here's Kim, the goalkeeper. Plays it to Kim, the centre-back. Now Kim, the left-back. A long ball forward. It's a nice ball. Hwang Hee-chan's on the right. Going to take on Danilo. He cuts inside. Oh, plays it to Hwang, but his pass is intercepted. And now here come Casemiro. And it's a long, lovely ball to Rafinha. And he's onside. And he's got acres of space. He's got Neymar in support. He tries to pass it to Neymar, but his actually crosses come back off him. And it's going to be a goal kick. What a ball that was from Casemiro, though.
Every time I see that, for a minute, I keep thinking it's Levy. Every time I see him.
One person who might be worse than Levy. Here comes South Korea, trying to play their way out the back again. Hwang Hee-chan. He's switched to the right. Hwang Hee-chan. Here's Hwang. Here now, Kim. Here's Kim, keeps it on, looking for... One sec, JC. Oh, looking for Son. Danilo's got it. And he clears. Now, here is Kim to Kim Min Jae. Nice ball. Is there a sub? Oh, there was a sub.
Oh, was?
Ji-Sung Kim came off. At
Okay,
half-time.
Korean.
Number 13 came on. Oh, 2 subs. 2 subs? Who came on? Number Jung went off and Jinsu Kim went off. The left backs. The
And
left
who
back
came
and
on?
centre mid.
Korea getting forward.
Chu Hung and Ju
Well,
Ho
defended
Son.
Brazil. Is that Cafu there? And Roberto, it is Cafu and Roberto Carlos.
He is.
And R9's there as well.
All right. Very strange.
Yes. So, guys, what do we reckon this final score is going to be? It started off a little bit slowly. Do we reckon there's going to be another avalanche of goals?
6 goals, I think. Another 2 more for Brazil. I think they're going to show a bit of mercy. But I do think they're going to score a couple more. 6-1 and 7-1. People saying 9-0, says KPV. Another 5. Here's Vinicius. Danilo with a switch of play, looking for Rafinha. And he wins. No, he loses the header. But it's going to be a throw into Brazil. Militao. Paqueta. Thiago Silva. Neymar. Can he turn? Danilo. Vinicius Jr. to Neymar. Oh, goes little trick, goes into Vinicius Jr. Here is now Casemiro. He goes long. Lovely ball to Rafinha out wide. What can he do? He's looking for the ball. He plays it into, looking for Neymar. It's away. And Brazil have it again. Casemiro. Marquinhos to Rafinha. Rafinha's take on Cho. Into the box. 1-2. Here's Rafinha. Cuts on his left.
What a
brilliant
save
from the keeper. And Richarlison keeps it on. And Vinicius Jr., his shot is blocked and it's a corner, I think. Lovely save from the keeper. Good play again from Brazil. There's Rafinha. Cuts on back on his left. Oh, it's a brilliant save.
It's a fantastic save.
Things through the legs of the defender. Oh, it's a one-handed save from the keeper and just tips it wide. Oh, it was a goal kick in the end. Long ball forward for South Korea, and Hwang Hee-chan is onside, is he? Yeah, but it's easy for Casemiro to just muscle him off the ball, and Brazil have it again. It's another quick ball forward. Here's Rafinha. He's looking for support. He's going to go backwards.
I see. Whilst we're waiting for this, what do we reckon the next pointless stat that they're going to bring up? Because I've loved the pointless stats they bring up.
Receptions received.
Receptions received?
Yeah,
okay.
receptions.
I'm going to go for forced turnovers.
Forced turnovers.
What's everyone else in the comments thinking with these wonderful
Oh, he's
stats?
got a turn. Here's Casemiro. Neymar. Oh, his flick is poor. And South Korea come away with it. It's a flick out to the wide. Here's Seong. Kim Min Jae. Lovely ball. To number 11, Hwang Hee-chan. Oh, it's good play here from Kim.
Very good play. Very good play.
He's falling to Militao. Another breakaway for Brazil. Vinicius Jr. He's got Neymar in support.
Turns on the afterburners.
He decided not to use him. He's still got it. He's got 2 men on him, Vinicius Jr. Now he's got Neymar. He's in space. Neymar. Oh, it's a free kick. Foul, 25 yards from
Needless
goal for
foul.
Neymar. From Jae Son. Neymar maybe going to go for goal here.
Go get Roberto
opportunity.
Carlos down from the stands.
Is it Neymar or Casemiro's there? Rafinha's also there.
What a list, eh?
Could be any of them. Four-person wall, the keeper's calling for. It is about a good 30 yards out. Has to be quite a good free kick to get in from there.
I think there's only been one free kick goal.
Can't remember who scored one.
I'm sure there's been one free kick goal.
Thought it was a bit further in, wasn't it? But anyway, Neymar has it. Looks like Neymar is going to take it. Or is it Rafinha? Deflection over the bar. Off the top of the wall for Rafinha. He wants a goal, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
It's going to be a corner.
Thank you, KPV. Of course there was. It was Marcus Rashford.
Oh, yes, Rashford. And one of the Moroccan players scored a free
There you
kick.
go.
As
So
well.
for
He's
not
Belgian.
remembering any off, we go on a roll.
Corner to Brazil. Neymar to take. Third corner of the game. Actually, Korea have had more corners, unbelievably. Takes a shot to Vinicius Jr. Casemiro hoisted into the box and away. And maybe Korea with a chance. Cho to Son on the right-hand side now. He's being held up by Danilo. Free kick.
Is that a foul?
Yeah, I mean, maybe a bit lucky. Now is Korea on the ball. Can he turn his Ji-sung? Jason Lee is Kim in the ball. Is Cho gone over? Referee says no penalty. Ball in the box, blocked
Defended
by Hong Hee-chan. Hong Hee-chan.
Oh, it's good
play for
football.
South Korea, but it's cleared away.
It's more like it, Korea.
Here's Hwang. Oh, don't want to lose it there, South Korea. Let's play it back to Kim.
Well, they haven't just said we're going to just do damage limitation, have they? They've
They're
got
trying to give them fans something to cheer for. Here's Jason Lee.
What a
Looking for
ball.
good ball there out wide to Kim. Can he get a ball in the box? He gives it to Son. Can he get a shot off? He's been crowded out.
They get into these wide positions
Here
and
is
again.
Son. Looking for the through ball. It's
poor.
away. And here's Vinicius Jr.
That's poor.
He
Oh,
gets it. And he can start another counter-attack for Brazil. He's going to go on the outside. He goes inside to Richarlison, who goes back to Vinicius Jr., who can't get there ahead
yeah,
of
the
him.
ball was just bobbling,
It's
wasn't
given
it?
straight back to Richarlison. And he's going to go back. And Brazil taking it easy. If I tell you, if it wasn't 4-0, Richarlison would not have gone back just then.
Yeah, for sure.
Here's Rafinha. Paqueta. Casemiro. Paqueta. Marquinhos. Brazil just taking it easy at the moment. Eder Militao. Rafinha. Paqueta. Rafinha.
The hour mark we've hit.
No action, proper action really in this second half yet, but here's Danilo. Neymar on the left-hand side of the penalty area. Looks for the 1-2 for Vinicius, and it's away. And South Korea coming away with it now. Hon Hee-chan is being surrounded by a number of Brazil players, and he's won a free kick. South Korea take quickly. Here is he going to find Son on the right-hand side? Here is Sonny. Kim. I'm sure the subs are imminent for Brazil. Here's Kim. They're still piling men forward, South Korea. Hwan Hee-chan on the left-hand side goes on the outside, gives the ball in the box, and Marquinhos can clear. Throw. Has Neymar scored, says Juan Luis. He has scored.
Scored a penalty. Do you reckon they take him off after coming back with the injury? Do you reckon he's the sub they bring off?
Yeah, they'll take Neymar off for sure. I'm not sure when, but they'll probably take him off. Who's Vinicius
Oh, they're
Jr.?
streaming forward.
Here's Neymar on the left-hand side. Is he going to go for goal? He goes for the pass. Here's Rafinha. Goes on the outside. And another save from the keeper.
There was 5-on-4, 6-on-4 in South Korea's favour, and Brazil still found a way. Still found the way through.
Lovely play from Neymar. And again, on the outside, good save from the keeper
again. Far
again.
post. Oh, he's got his angles right there, hasn't he?
Rafinha to take. Dani Alves is coming on for number 14.
David Ginola.
No, who's 14? Oh, it's Eder Militao. Militao off. And Dani Alves on.
You have a new gold member, sir.
Shua Glenn, sorry. Big up to you.
Big up, Shua.
Militao off. Corner, Rafinha to take it. Into the area. Oh, nearly finds Richarlison, but it's headed away. And here's Son. His pass is intercepted. Richarlison looking for the cutback. No one there. Here's Rafinha.
Oh, he's just
a foul.
Okay, I was about to say.
South Korea.
I thought he just breezed past two players with skill there, but they stopped running because of the foul. Where's the foul?
There's no foul there. It's ridiculous. For whatever. Brazil are definitely taking it easy in these last half. 25, we're pretty much halfway done with this half. Still only 4-0. Not much going on. Around the corner for Hwang. Can he get there?
You know what? I've got a question for you, Simon, whilst we're waiting for this. With BBC One and ITV, who's been your favourite co-commentator to listen to? Not the pundits at half-time, but the co-commentators.
I love Ali McCoy.
Yeah, I was just about, I can hear him in the background. I think he's brilliant. I love Ali.
McCoy. He's one of my favourites. I think he's so full of joy and enthusiasm.
Yeah.
He's brilliant.
What about people in the comments, in the chat? There's 426 of you.
Come on,
Let's
people.
see. How many likes have we got? I don't know if mine's wrong, but mine's saying 90. That's got to be wrong.
No, 100, over 100 it says.
Oh, thank God. But yeah, who's been your favourite co-op? Andy Townsend, that's the one I can't. Yeah, Theo Lee Dixon is just like listening to cardboard for me.
South Korea to make a sub. And Hwang off.
But yeah, Ali McCoy is brilliant. Who else has there been? Anyone else?
What about Jermaine, someone says? Yeah, he's okay.
I think Jermaine's a better pundit than he was player.
Yeah, I agree.
Apart from when he played Arsenal. And then he was brilliant.
That's true. All right. Dani Alves. Where's Kang In Lee? Good question. I think Kang In Lee's class. I don't know why they're... Oh, Dani Alves has gone long and Rafinha is in behind. What a ball. Here's Rafinha surely now. He cuts it back. Richarlison. But he's offside. Behind. There's an offside flag there anyway. Play on.
I thought Rafinha was going to take it on, even though it wouldn't have counted.
Oh, Neymar. Here's Hwan Hee-chan. 25 minutes to go. Good tackle is Vinicius. Is he going on for a run on the left-hand side? And he can't get through. Here's Kim. Son was out on the left now. Kim Min Jae. Here's Kim. Kim out wide to Hwan Hee-chan. Hwan Hee-chan in the box
ball.
and away by Thiago Silva. And here's Danilo. Oh, it's a risky pass, but Alisson has it. Dani Alves down the line and is seen out. And there's going to be a throw-in. Still only 4-0.
Yep.
Judging by half-time, you'd have thought maybe a few more goals, but Brazil at the moment taking it a bit easy.
I think Brazil having their warm down.
Yeah, it looks like it at the moment. Neymar pressing, but easily played all right. Here's Kim. Oh, nice. Here's Casemiro to Neymar. Here's Trick. Away. Oh, it's a nutmeg on Neymar by Kim. And here's...
I thought England-France was on BBC. I'm not happy it's on ITV.
Oh, no, none of that. Has to be on BBC.
Yeah, they've just shown it. I swear I thought it was on BBC.
Here comes South Korea, though, coming forward. Ball in the box. And Cho's there.
That's bad defending. Oh, what a save.
Son!
Oh, what defending.
And
Oh, my
again.
God. Double defending.
Brilliant.
My
defending
God,
from
what
Brazil. And there's an
fantastic.
offside flag up as well.
Body on the line stuff. A double block that was phenomenal.
Brilliant from Alisson.
I think the double block was better.
And it's offside. There's a Son just can't get the ball in the back of the net this tournament. Brilliant. Oh, yeah, it's offside. There's
Yeah,
an
but this
offside
double block, I
off
think
this
it's better.
player.
Look at
Oh,
it. One.
Because it hit
two.
Cho. It hit Cho.
Who was that double block?
To Marquinhos.
Fantastic
But look at
defending.
this. This is going in and it hits Cho. And he's offside and he goes straight back up. And Son can't force it home. Great save from Alisson, but Son can't force it home.
King Hoddle again saying Alisson is some keeper. I'm not directing it, but this is what happens when you spend the money. Liverpool knew with, what was that blooming defender, Karius, that they had to improve, and by God did they.
Foul to Brazil, free kick.
He is incredible though, isn't he, Alisson? He may have his problems playing from the back and some of his passing when they're passing it short, but he, as an actual goalkeeper, he's sensational.
He's brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
I think he's better. Well, obviously he's ahead of Edison here. I think he's leagues above Edison.
Yeah,
I think Edison only has him on distribution, really, doesn't he?
Even then, it's pretty even.
I think Edison's night and day when it comes to of long passing, not the short passing. Edison on the ball is outstanding.
He is brilliant.
Be back in 2 seconds. He's got bathroom.
All right. Free kick. Marquinhos. 20 minutes left here. Neymar. That's a foul by Son. Free kick to Brazil. Brazil in training mode, someone said. Absolutely right at the moment. It's too easy. I think they're going to make some subs. Martinelli and Bremer are coming on. Thiago Silva with the ball. Goes long. Danilo with a good ball, with a good control. Looks for Richarlison. His ball is actually not great. And it runs away from Richarlison. Hwan Hee-chan. His pass to Kim. His nice ball out wide. Hwan Hee-chan. Can he keep it in? He can. On the right-hand side for South Korea. Gives it to Kim. Kim's ball in the box. And it's over everyone's head. And it's a throw. And is there a chance for a sub now? Not yet. But here's a double sub. Martinelli and Bremer for Danilo. And for, is it Vinicius Jr. or is it Neymar? Yeah, Vinicius Jr. off. Oh, there's Vinicius Jr. who scored earlier today. Dani Alves with a throw. Paqueta. Richarlison, nice touch. Oh, he's actually been tackled. South Korea trying to come away with it. His Son. Casemiro is easy for him. And he sprays out wide impressively to Martinelli. He's got Neymar in support. Here is Neymar. Neymar back. Marquinhos. Here now is Bremer, who's come on and played to play left back. And he's going to play it back to Thiago Silva. Marquinhos again. Here's Alisson. Marquinhos. Down the line, heads it on. Looking for Richarlison, and he's fouled the Korean. Free kick to Korea. Another sub for Korea. Kangin Lee is going to get 17 minutes.
So I heard you saying the substitutions, and they kept Neymar on.
They did keep Neymar on.
So it's kind of weird. It's like with the managers, do you want to try and see how fit he is, or do you want to protect him? And he's obviously gone with the first one.
Yeah, maybe he needs the minutes after the injury. I don't know, it's an interesting one. Here's Hwang Hee-chan. Peck. Son on the right-hand side. Has to play it back. Here's Hwang Hee-chan. And it's a throw into South Korea. This game has been over for a while.
I think it was
here
over.
is South Korea.
It was over at 2-0, really, wasn't it? And it's just
Park,
been.
looking for Cho. And Son on the edge of the box. Can't get a shot off. And his pass out wide to Chan. Hwang Hee-chan is too much.
Yeah, I think this game's been over since the 11th minute, really, don't you?
Pretty much. Neymar wins a throw.
I think there's one more goal in it, but I don't know who for.
Oh, it's a foul for South Korea on Cho. Free kick to South Korea. 15 minutes to go. Son to take. He hasn't given up yet. Kangin Lee and Heung-min Son both on the ball. Going to be an in-swinger from Son. No, outswinger from Lee. It's deep, and it's all the way out to Pack. And he goes
what a
for it.
what a goal!
Oh, it's 4-1.
What a goal!
What a
What
goal!
a goal! I said I've got a feeling there's another goal in
And
it,
it's a
but what a
brilliant
goal!
And Pak has scored an unbelievable strike, and South Korea do have a consolation. One of the goals of the tournament, as it was.
That was a screamer.
Long ball in from Kang In Lee, heads out to Pak. A good full 30 yards out on the volley as well. Left-footed, absolute wonder strike from him. Fires it into the corner. Oh, is there going to be an offside? It's headed out. And there's Pak. Oh,
that's a great strike.
It's an unbelievable strike from him.
I really hope this ain't...
South Korea have a goal back.
Let's hope this doesn't go to
a bit of a
VAR.
deflection maybe. Is there a bit of a deflection on it? Yeah, a bit of a deflection on Thiago Silva, and it goes flying into the corner. I think it's a slight deflection off Thiago Silva.
Look at the joy on the Koreans' faces. 4-1, 4-0 down, get the goal. What a fantastic moment for them.
VAR are checking, but it's play on. Here's Bremer. Well, so it's 4-1, bit more respectable now for South Korea. Can't see
Here
them,
comes the comeback.
but you never know if they do get another one quickly. Well, Martinelli's been fouled. Free kick to Brazil on the halfway line. Yeah. Foul on Martinelli. Referee says take the free kick again. Oh, Tite is calling someone over. 5-4 to Korea going to win, someone says.
If only. What a comeback that would be, Raider 275. That would be, in 13 minutes, the comeback of comebacks.
Here's Martinelli. Thought about giving it to Richarlison and Neymar. Decides against it.
I hate to say it, but Martinelli has been brilliant this season.
He has. He's had a brilliant
I hate
start to
saying
the season. Dani Alves out wide. Here's Rafinha. Paqueta. Dani Alves. Richarlison. Rafinha. Richarlison. Dani Alves. Rafinha. Lovely play, but he can't force it through to Dani Alves. And Son, he's been tackled.
It's just not gone for Son today, has it?
And here's Hwang Hee-chan. Get the head of Martinelli. He's gone back. We're approaching the last 10 minutes of the game here. Long ball out wide. Well, Brazil definitely taking their foot off the gas this whole half pretty much. Kim Moon Hwan to Kim Min Jae round the corner. Bremer comes in and Casemiro can't keep the ball. Here's Kim Min Jae. Goes over the top for
Oh
Cho.
my God. Oh my God, what
good
a save.
by Alisson. Is it offside?
What a save
Yeah, I think
either
the
way.
flag's up. I think flag's gone up, yeah.
It's another great save from him.
Alisson making yet another save.
Yeah.
Ooh, I think so.
Just.
Not a lot in it, but I think he is.
What a save, though. Great shot. To judge the flight of the bounce and
And
everything.
Cho's
It's
gone off now.
great anticipation from Alisson.
Hwang on. Rodrigo and Alisson and going off.
That's one of the most bizarre substitutes, isn't it?
Neymar off.
Did I just hear right? They're making sure that he gets on the pitch
Yeah,
because he's the only outfield player that hasn't.
correct.
That's a nice touch.
Very nice touch. And there's Neymar going off, who's already contributed his
Although,
goal.
can you imagine now if they let 3 goals in?
Oh, my God. That would
Could
be
you
amazing.
imagine?
And Rodrigo has come on.
Neymar lasted 80. Oh, the shoulder.
Oh, Martinelli.
Oh.
Looking for Rodrigo. Oh, and the keeper gets a punch on it. Now Bremer. Oh, Hon Hee-chan keeps it on, but he's given it to Rodrigo. Oh, keeper's being pressed. He just about gets away with it. 9 minutes to go. Paqueta. Dani Alves on the turn. Thiago Silva. Bremer. Thiago Silva to Marquinhos. Closed down by Son. Going back to Everton. Kim Min-jae. Now inside the last 10 minutes.
So, Sim, if that was the best first half of football of the World Cup, what would you say
it's
so
a long
far?
ball forward.
Oh, wait a minute.
Huang's there. Oh, but Marquinhos.
What would you
with
say has been the best second half?
Ooh. I would say the Ghana versus South Korea.
There we go.
That
Okay.
was brilliant. That second half.
I was thinking more, because I hadn't thought of that one, Japan, Germany, or obviously Saudi Arabia.
Japan, Germany.
But God, can you imagine if you put those two games together, those two halves together?
Or maybe the Japan Spain with which was going alongside Costa Rica versus Germany. That was unbelievable.
So I don't think there's been one sustained 90 minutes of great football, has there? I mean, Spain 7-0, but it was
No, it wasn't. Yeah,
it wasn't a spectacle.
Second half was definitely
Yeah.
a bit. Here's Huang. Lee, Kangin Lee. Huang. Down the line. Huang into
It was a
the
good ball. It
box.
was a great ball in.
It's wide. Son bashes the ground in frustration.
Yeah, he just hasn't had his moment this game, has he?
Here is Pac.
Oh, there you go. What's this one? Oh, I was waiting for the useless stat,
Ball
but that
speed,
was
spin rate, distance.
the spin rate. There you go. The good old spin rate.
It's a brilliant goal. Or a brilliant strike.
Or is that Neymar again?
Neymar's getting the strapping off his foot. He
He looks
okay.
happy. He looks. Bloody, I thought that guy with the blondie hair was Eric Lamella for one moment. Then realised definitely not.
Richarlison to flick on. Here's Martinelli. Rodrigo. Martinelli on the left-hand side. Rodrigo. Casemiro. Here is Bremer. Thiago Silva with a lovely switch of play to Rafinha.
He's still got it, hasn't he?
Kangin Lee loses the throw. Not long to go in this game now. 6 minutes. Brazil just seeing out time.
Don't think there'll be a lot of stoppage. I know there's been a few subs, hasn't there?
There'll be about 5 minutes probably. Here's
You go
Bremer.
for 5?
Yeah.
I think you might be right.
Marquinhos. Nice ball to Rodrigo, but his touch isn't good enough. Here's now South Korea. Kim on the left. He nearly gives it away to South Korea, to Rafinha. Here is Alisson. Sorry, it's Alisson.
Oh.
It's Kim. He's giving away to Richarlison. Rodrigo. And he can't find Richarlison again. Bloody hell. Kim,
he
the
was
goalkeeper.
living life dangerously. That was... Why do that? What? Why is the goalkeeper or defending art of if in doubt, kick it out? It's just seemed to absolutely null and void now in modern day football. Cross coming in from Brazil. Headed back to the Korean goalkeeper.
I'm 11th in the bet, mate, now. It's all right.
What were you 50? What was your 50p going up
That
to?
was 32nd. 50p's gone up to £16.50.
Oh my God!
All right, all right.
You're
There we
in,
go.
mate. You are in.
What I need is I need Richarlison to get another goal, basically.
But now I ask you what you can do with your 50p. What you can do with your £16.50?
Oh, great question. Here's Kim Min Jae. Entering the last few minutes. Kim Min Jae on the halfway line. They're just trying to see out the game with as little damage as possible. 4-1 is a fairly respectable scoreline, I guess. Oh, it's a long ball forward. It's a great ball. Song Jin-ho crosses it in. And Hwang Hee-chan can't get there. And Martinelli has the ball. Casemiro, that's a foul. Free kick to Brazil. He's going to wait on the ground.
So, statement put down by Brazil. Croatia have to be worried.
Of course they do.
Facing only from what they saw in the first half, they have literally been conserving energy the second half, haven't they?
Yeah, it's been they've had their foot off the gas here, but
And off
Dani
they go.
Alves to Rafinha, and Rafinha's breaking forward. He's got Richarlison there. He's got Rodrigo. He goes for the back post. It's away. He looked for Martinelli there, but Dani Alves picks up Casemiro to Martinelli.
Yeah, they're just going to be very refreshed and ready for Croatia.
Yeah.
I don't think Croatia. I think you're going out the sweepstakes, mate. Brains is going to eliminate you.
Well, if Croatia do get through, it's coming to Croatia. Or it's a ball into the box by Rafinha, away by Paqueta.
You see, what you're saying is you reckon the winner of the World Cup is it going to be in that
Yeah,
game?
100%.
Okay.
Here's
So
Martinelli.
you've ruled England out.
Oh, Martinelli to the back post. It's
Volley!
Dani Alves!
Oh.
Oh, good block. Went for a scissor kick there, Dani Alves.
He did. Age-defying scissor kick.
And my other sweepstake, I have Portugal. And my
Oh, do you?
This is the one the sweepstake I have with my friends. I've got Portugal. And I had Neymar Golden Boot winner.
Okay. What, you pulled out sweepstakes on the Golden Boot winner as well?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, wow, that's interesting, that one. That's an interesting one to do.
Rafinha with the corner. And there is Rodrigo.
Who is leading the Golden Boot at the moment? I know Rashford is
Mbappe.
with, what, 4?
5.
5, okay, so he's clear. Because you've got Saka and Rashford on 3, haven't
It's
you?
another corner. Should be a corner. I gave a goal kick for that.
Okay, 30 seconds left approaching round about now.
Oh, South Korea just playing it around the back and they're putting themselves in trouble. But they're going to be able to clear it here. Long ball forward. Dani Alves wins the header. Here comes South Korea. Can Son get one more moment in this tournament? Oh, it's a good switch of play to Hwang Hee-chan and he's into the box. And he can't pull it back and Son is frustrated.
Now we just wait to see if Simeon's right with the 5 minutes. "90 is up, people."
I tell you what, Hwang Hee-chan hasn't half had a few opportunities today, has he?
That's still. I think if Alisson didn't save that one for that long range banger, you're looking at goal of the tournament. That was an outrageous attempt.
Weverton with the goal kick. How many minutes had it on? Hasn't said yet. 4 minutes. Not 5.
Your clock's
there
off.
time for
You're
another?
losing your mojo, mate.
Mate, I've been timing every stoppage, mate. There they are. Here's King Kangin Lee. That's going to be no foul. Is there one more chance for Brazil here? Martinelli.
Oh,
Lovely
nice
take
bit of
from
skill.
him, and no foul as well. Also a get up from the ref.
This referee has kind of let the game flow a bit, hasn't he?
Oh, it's lovely play from Kangin Lee.
That's a great tackle.
Was a good tackle. Son. Kangin Lee. Is there one more chance for Sonny? Here he is. He's going to go around the back. He's going to go for it, is he? No, he passes it off. Kangin Lee. Hwan Hee-chan. Down the line. Kangin Lee. Son's in the box. Gives it to Kim. Hwan Hee-chan. South Korea just trying to maybe find one more moment. Here's Kim Min-jae. Son with a flick and away. And maybe Brazil have one more chance, and it's Richarlison. Kim Min-jae just speeding on him. Here is Richarlison. He's looking for support.
Oh, he's going to the corner.
Is he going to go to the corner? He's pretty happy to just keep the ball, and he's got 3 men on him, and he wins a throw.
Who's your man of the match, Tim?
My man of the match is... Who is my man of the match? I don't know.
It's hard, isn't it?
Richarlison.
You go Richarlison?
No, I don't think it is, though.
I was thinking between Rafinha and Vinicius Jr. because just they were running them ragged down the wings in the first half. But then you look at it, and it sounds stupid to say this at 4-1, but Alisson has made some...
Alisson's been great. Casemiro's been good.
Has made some incredible saves.
And wide.
You don't really see
I'll give it Rishi. I'll give it Rishi.
Yeah.
He got the goal. He won the penalty.
Yeah. See, this is you call me Mr. Heart before head.
Not biased at all. Look, he won a penalty and he got a goal. What more do you want?
Yeah, no. Do you know what? Just for the showboat, for that third goal, the showboating, starting and finishing it, I'll do my heart with my head.
Oh. Thiago Silva. Here's Bremer. Thiago Silva.
Well, I said there'd be 5 goals. I just got the score completely, totally wrong.
Marquinhos. Paqueta. Down the line. Richarlison. There could be one more chance for Brazil. Actually, Richarlison's giving it away, but Martinelli wins it. Referee. No, it doesn't blow up. Martinelli's down. Kim. Richarlison closing him down.
The last 19 seconds.
And Rodrigo's closing it down, and Kim has to rush the clearance, and he's giving it away to Paqueta, and now Martinelli.
I thought he was going to
looking for Rafinha.
I thought he was going to
It's
pull
a free
the trigger.
kick, and there's going to be one more chance, maybe, or not? Is he going to just blow? He has just blown. It's full time between Brazil and Korea. It's finished Brazil 4, South Korea 1. All 4 goals coming before half time in what was an absolute rout from Brazil in the first half. In the second half, understandably, they did take it very, very easy. They didn't have to force the issue. They didn't have to force any intensity. And it was easy going in the second half of Brazil. Korea did get a consolation goal near the end with a sensational strike from Pak, which went into the corner. But Brazil were already home and host, and it is finished Brazil 4, Korea 1.
Yep, it was like you said. The first half was mesmerising, wasn't it? It was, like you said, total football. It was a joy to watch, and that second half, Brazil just came out and said, let's just conserve as much energy. Croatia on Saturday, and now they have a big task ahead of them, but they are going to go in very high on confidence, relaxed, fresh, and I think there's trouble for Croatia. I think Brazil have been the team right now. Look, they're doing the special thing for Pele. They're out with a banner with him. They have that extra motivation. Who knows by that time if he's still with us, the great man. I think Brazil I think we've just seen the World Cup champions play. I honestly do.
They were very impressive, weren't they? Obviously, I think South Korea at times were way too open, especially in that first half. They did maybe allow Brazil way too much space and control of the game, and they looked to maybe surprise Brazil, but in the end, I think they were guilty of being naive in the end.
Yeah, I again, like I said with it as well, I think that they've got the extra motivation. Something they wouldn't have wanted to have the extra motivation of the unfortunate decline in Pele's health. But I think it's all aligning. I think I think there's no stopping them. I just can't see it. And after that performance, I can't think we're going to see another performance as ruthless as that.
I mean, they look good, but I think, are we clouded by the opposition? Or, South Korea have been decent in this tournament, but we've seen England sweep aside Iran. We've seen other teams have, France sweeping aside other teams this tournament as well. So, are you reckon it was just that impressive that they're going to take the victory? Or, is it maybe wait till they play someone really tough and see how they perform?
I think it's a bit of both, because I think when you look at it, you just got to look at the third and fourth goals, how quickly they can switch it from like first gear to fifth gear, and the calibre of goals they scored. And against an ageing Croatian team that have just played 120 minutes, I think these could be factors. I think these could be factors, and Croatia will be a lot more exhausted than Brazil. And I think the way that Brazil just shifted through the gears as and when they needed, and I think the way they were playing, it wouldn't have mattered who was in front of them. The way that they could just spring it like that. I mean, that third goal with Richarlison showboating, the 1-2 and then the run, that was so quick that even the greatest of teams won't know how to stop it, or it's so quick. So I can't see past Brazil now. I really can't.
All right. Well, that is the end of the stream. Was an absolute round. Unfortunately, Sonny is going home now, and that is the end of his tournament. He can look. I think he can hold his head up high with the moment he had against Portugal and the fact that South Korea got to the last 16. But unfortunately, it was a step too far facing Brazil, and they were pretty much outdone, and they were pretty naive in the game. And I think, unfortunately, they're going to be heading home now. And I think South Korea would have done themselves proud to get out of such a difficult group that they did.
Correct.
Unfortunately for them, it was a step too far. And
also, Sim, you just got to say as well, so at least some made it to the World Cup. There was at moments, at time after that injury, there was doubts he'd even make an appearance or be fit to go. So you never want to see a player, especially someone that does so much for the country and captain their nation, not be at a World Cup. And at least he can say, I was there, I went to the World Cup. It hasn't worked out how he wanted. But like I said, they got out of a tough group, didn't they?
They did. Very tough with Uruguay and Ghana in the group as well. It was a very, very tough group, but they managed to get out of it. They did very, very, very well. And Son provided the clutch moment for his team with that assist for Hon Hee-chan. And it was a great moment for him. But unfortunately, this was a step too far. And that was it, really, for South Korea. They were naive going into this game, and maybe had their time again, they'll be a bit more conservative from the start.
Correct.
They went for it, and they were undone. But that is all we have time for this Brazil versus South Korea watch along. Thank you everyone for joining us today for the game, and all the commenters, all the super chats. Appreciate everyone in the chat today. But we move on to tomorrow, where we have Spain versus Switzerland, and we have who else do we have?
Portugal,
tomorrow?
Switzerland.
And Portugal, Switzerland, is it? No, Spain, Morocco, and Portugal.
Spain,
yeah, and Portugal, Switzerland, and 3 at 7. Brian will be in for the later game, so looking forward to that. Thank you everyone for joining us yet again today. Like, subscribe, and comment. And as always,
come on, England!